Hi there, I am Georgia. This is my vertical sleeve gastrectomy weight loss journey. Welcome back to my bedroom because we changed the setup, and say hi to Rosie and Charlie. Yeah, usually I don't have the dogs with me, but the last couple of videos I do because when they're not with me, they'll probably go out the window and start barking, but now they're nice and calm and quiet and sleepy. Let's get down to it. In this video, I'm gonna go over what I eat in a day, weekday edition. I think I'm gonna do a weekend edition at some point in the future. But before I show you what I eat in a day, which I recorded on Tuesday, March 10th, to date Saturday, March 14th. And because this video is gonna go up at some point in, I think, end of May or June. Right now here in Canada, we are basically shutting down everything because of the COVID-19. I am hoping by the time this video goes up, this virus is done and dealt with and far away from everyone. This week I reached 233 pounds. I've been going up and down like 0.2, 0.4, whatever. 233, 65 pounds weight loss so far from my highest weight. Extremely happy. I'm so close to the 220s. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks I reach that. Yay! So what I eat in a day. I will cue in the videos that I took during Tuesday, and I hope you enjoy this video. Good morning. I am at work and I'm about to have my breakfast. Usually I don't like to eat very early on in the day, even though I wake up hungry. I just, my stomach feels a little bit upset in the morning. So I take a few hours before I start my food intake. So I'm gonna flip the camera around and you guys can see what I'm about to eat. During the week, usually I will start my day with a Premier Protein shake at work. But before we do anything, I always keep a stack of vitamins at work. And I will start with my anti-acid and multivitamin. This multivitamin is prenatal and it has double the dosage of a regular multivitamin. So instead of taking 2 like I'm prescribed, I'm taking 1 of these. And then 2 hours apart, I will take the calcium and D3 supplements. Hey, so it is 10 minutes to 12. My previous recording was like at 10 a.m. So I managed to drink the Premier Protein in 2 hours. That's amazing. Now I'm just walking around. Today is a very gloomy, rainy day. But I try to get in my steps throughout the day. So I try to get up every hour and walk around the store. So I'm at work. I'm by myself today, so I'm lucky. And I just walk around the store till I hit like 300 steps, 400 steps, depends on what I feel like doing. And you can hear the Greek music in the background. So yeah, I'll record next when I'm about to have lunch, and I'll show you what I'm gonna have for lunch. Hey, so it's almost 1:30, lunchtime. I have been hungry for about half an hour, but I'm delaying it because after my premium protein shake, I also had 16 ounces of water, and I don't wanna feel full as soon as I start eating lunch. I've managed to take 3,000 steps so far. Like I said, I get up every hour and I walk around the store, and I'm just trying to get in my steps for the day. And it makes me feel better, I guess. I notice when I sit for too long, I start getting stiff. Anyway, so I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you what I'm about to eat. So this is where I pack my lunch. I got these containers before VSG. So I have, this is 30 grams of cheese, half a slice of pumpernickel bread. I love this bread, and it also doesn't bloat me. And 2 slices of turkey. All of this, I measured it as well, is about 3 ounces. And that's what we're having for lunch today. So I had about half, and I'm struggling. Maybe I had a little more than half. But I'm gonna give it a rest for a bit and try again a little later. Yeah, it's hard to eat 3 ounces after VSG. Hey, so it is 3:30. I've had my lunch around 1:30. Took me till 2 to finish it. Feeling a little hungry, so I might snack. I usually don't, but I'm hungry, so I will. I'm gonna have a little protein ball, a recipe which I have on my channel if you want to make them. And we also have these interesting looking, it's like a breadstick with cheese. It's made by a local bakery here. Anyways, but that will keep me till dinner time, which is gonna be around 7. So if I have my lunch early like I did today, which was like at 1:30, 2 o'clock, then it's 5 hours till lunch and I can't wait that long. So I will have these two snacks at some point before I leave work at 6. So for dinner, I didn't record exactly, but I take a picture of it. Because I don't feel comfortable recording in front of people. Usually dinner I eat with my family, and I didn't want to like record while everyone was like there eating and preparing to sit down. What I had that day was half of a homemade beef patty or beef burger, and I had some Greek salad, original Greek salad, the way we make it at the house, but without the cheese. So it has tomatoes, cucumbers, onions, yellow bell pepper, some vinegar and olive oil, salt, pepper, and oregano. It's very yummy and tasty if you want it. I have to admit though, the red onion did bother me a little bit. I didn't eat a lot of it. Altogether, that portion was 2 ounces the beef patty and 1.5 ounces the salad. I did manage to eat it all, minus the onions that you'll see in the picture. I felt pretty full. Maybe a couple of bites I shouldn't have taken. Oh well. Another thing I try to do during my day is to drink as much water as possible. Usually I try to drink about 2 liters of water. Some days I'm more successful than others. I do notice that when I do take in my water, I feel better. I lose more weight. It's not necessarily that I eat less or more, but when I do drink a lot of water, I think my body tends to also shed the water and not hold on to it. So the next day when I step on the scale has moved. If I keep my calorie intake around 800 rather than around 1,000, I do tend to lose more. But I don't want to obsess over it. Like I mentioned in my previous video, I don't want to sit there and obsess over the calories. I mean, 800, 1,000, it's not that far off, and I should be around like 800 to 1,000 right now. So I'm not gonna like nitpick. But sometimes it doesn't really matter. Like there are days where I eat 1,000 and I lose, and there are days where I eat at 800 and I don't. I think overall in my week the average is like 900 calories a day, or sometimes even less, depending. When I'm on my period, or if I've lost a lot of weight consecutively weeks, then I will get like a stall. I'm starting to not be affected by those. I'm starting to not feel upset about that. So basically, the day that you just saw, I'm gonna cue in how many calories I ate. Picture. Yeah, so I try to keep my meals balanced. Some days are better than others. Sometimes I have time to prepare lunch, or there will be enough left over from the days before, and I will prepare a lunch. When I don't, like in the morning, I'll try to have little snacks available, like cheese or cold cuts or yogurt or things like that, and take with me. I do keep extra protein shakes at work, so even if I don't or I forget to take lunch with me, I will have two protein shakes that day, like for breakfast and lunch, and I'm okay with that too. I do tend to feel the hungry. I don't eat right away when I feel hungry. Sometimes I will drink some water first because I think my brain still has a hard time distinguishing when I'm hungry and when I'm thirsty. So if I do drink water and I still feel that my stomach is empty, then I will eat something. I won't deprive myself. Um, like I mentioned earlier, there are days where I have just 3 meals. There are days where I have 3 meals and maybe a snack between lunch and dinner. And there are days where I have 3 meals and two snacks, like a snack between breakfast and lunch, and then another snack between lunch and dinner. Or I will have a snack after dinner, but like later in the evening. Definitely I will not reach 3 snacks, 3 meals, because that's too much food. I just try to listen to my stomach and see how I feel. Have I ever overeaten because maybe I'm not hungry but I'm having a snack in front of the TV? Guilty as charged. I try not to do it very often, like not often at all, and I try to be mindful of it. So let's say if one day I gave in and I ate, the next day I'm not gonna deprive myself, but I'm trying not to make it a habit, and I say, no, you know what? You had that snack yesterday, today we're gonna skip it, because not necessarily for the weight loss or anything like that. I just don't want to fall back into bad habits. I used to have the habit of after dinner, we're watching a movie with a family and I will make a snack and eat it. I don't want to make it a habit again. I just want to avoid making food and snacking part of a routine. I want to have it rather, am I hungry? Do I want it? Okay, I can have it type thing. So anyways, that was what I ate in a day, 3 months post-op. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel. Follow my journey if you wish. I think it's going well so far and I'm really excited. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.